saw one of your video in which Saurav Ganguly was promoting your this one. That triggered me. I said, why this guy is in cricket and why should he promote the business? I mean, there must be something good because yeah, a lot of commitment to what you give to your subscribers or the students is good. And one incident I would like to say, after your maternity break, you came back. I don't know how many people noticed, and I think one of the classes you were teaching, and the baby was crying at the back. I could hear the voice, and I felt that you winked for a second, and then you came back, and then you started proceeding. So not much people would be able to do that. That shows the level of commitment what you have with your job. It's more like a baby to you. That's what I felt at that moment. So who else would be there who is so committed to guide people? So I mean, why not choose? I didn't even feel good when I got my first salary, but when I got the first order, it's an out of the world experience because it's more like you're pampering a baby, you're identifying a product, you're doing a photo shoot, you're doing some touches here, touches there, you make it look good. And then when you launch the product and then it delivers, when it delivers, it's nothing sort of a motherly feeling you are getting. It's out of the world experience. Words cannot express those feelings. And your mentorship is good. And I've seen the organization. You're not. It's not about money. I think each and every step what you guys take, it's towards a certain goal. Your vision is clear. I had taken some courses for my kids and all, and they say 10 days course, 15 days course. And once the 10 days finish, and after that they wouldn't show up. Though the course is not finished, they wouldn't take 1 minute extra without paying an extra nickel. But Newgen Max and your academy is not like that. And
Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm really happy to have our student Suman here. So welcome Suman to our interview.
Thank you, ma'am.
So before proceeding, just give a brief intro about yourself, like what are you doing currently?
So my name is Suman Sugadhan. I'm a chemical engineer by profession. I'm basically from Kerala, but I'm brought and born up in Tamil Nadu. I am currently working in South America in a paint manufacturing company as a technical manager. And things are going good so far. That's about me.
Okay. So obviously when people move out of the country, you should be really making good amount of money. And mostly entrepreneurship thought will not come. Very few cases I've seen, even in my student list. But what made you think like you have to kickstart a business?
See, certain things you have been pushed to. Say for an example, in recent times, we had a lot of issues when COVID came. A lot of people lost their jobs. And I've seen families and my friends who are literally gone through a tough phase without earning in the 9 to 5 job. So that made me trigger that we need to do something as a backup or a side hustle. So we cannot rely on this all the time. Though fortunately my sector didn't get affected too much with the COVID. We were pretty much working every day, even with the COVID also. But seeing my friends and family suffer, and I said this is not the way. You wouldn't let your family to suffer and things like that. So that's one which triggered me. Though I tried to launch some other business in the past, there was no urge for me to start unless I see cases like this where people are suffering because of this thing. I said we should not let it happen to myself and my family. So that's the main reason why I started this entrepreneurship journey.
Okay, that's great. So in Tamil we say or kedudalilum or nalladhu, like some even in bad, like we get some good thoughts. So I believe that's what actually triggered you. And we have a lot of things in the industry, like affiliate marketing, import, export. So to be honest, were you too specific, like you have to choose only e-commerce, or was it an accident that you landed in our course?
It was not an accident. I would say. See again, as a guy from a middle class family, you are here in a different country. You obviously you're responsible to fulfill locally because I'm with my family and kids, and you have to fulfill your responsibilities back home. Your parents and grandparents are there. So by the time you fulfill both the responsibilities, you don't have much thing to save as this one. So when I looked at launching some business and things like that, the first hurdle what came in or posed to me was the finance. So when I looked at Amazon and other e-commerce platform, I realized that you can start the business without much investment. So I started with very less investment, and I was able to do some business. And then after that, I started to save more, and then I gradually stepped up one after the other. So the other businesses, I was trying to look at import export business and other things, but those things were really, I mean, it's a hefty sum of money you need to invest. The risks are more in that case. So I thought as a first time entrepreneur going into something which you're not sure of, Amazon, an e-commerce platform, give us a calculated risk where you can explore with a little bit of money what you have, and then you can scale up your business. And that's where I was more inclined to go to this business rather than something else.
Okay, that's great. So, like even when you come to e-commerce, there are multiple other coaches available in the industry. So, any specific reason that you got, attached to Amazon FBA and especially my coaching or my mentorship? Any specific reason?
I was just after I decided that I wanted to do basically, I mean, Amazon related business. I was looking at the research, and then I saw I saw one of your video in which Saurav Ganguly was promoting your this one. That triggered me. I said, why this guy is in cricket and why should he promote the business? I mean, there must be something good, because I mean, I've been a follower of cricket, and nobody would just come and just do like that. So that triggered me to say that okay, something is there with this organization. Otherwise, people would not give a testimonial like that. So then
Okay.
I started following that, and then later I started to know about more about your achievements and other things, and I'm really happy that I've been part of your coaching, and I'm happy with the progress. So
Super, super. So I really know, no, like you're the first person who said that that video triggered, you. So really happy to hear that actually. So now, like obviously I've been into working job, and once I come into the entrepreneurship, like initially, like once you get the first order, how was the exact feel?
it was a very out of the world experience. See, I never got. I am a very calm person. I don't express myself. Even if you get good things, I'll be quiet. And even if I get bad things, I'll be just quiet. I wouldn't express myself very good. But I didn't even feel good when I got my first salary. But when I got the first order, it's an out of the world experience, because it's more like you're pampering a baby. You're identifying a product. You're doing a photo shoot, you're doing some touches here, touches there, you make it
Mm-mm.
look good. And then when you launch the product, and then it delivers, when it delivers, it's nothing sort of a motherly feeling you are getting. It's out of the world experience. Words cannot express those feelings. and,
Super,
and I
super.
feel it, and I feel it every time I get the order. And as when I get the order, I literally thank the people who had placed the order. I said, thank you very much for the order, and I bless them with whatever this one. And that's a very good feeling. Yeah.
Super, super. You used a very wonderful word, motherly feel. Like, it touched me really great because that's how we grow our business. Like, every business is like a kid for us. So, very touching part actually. So, in this entire journey, like you have been with us for a few months, like, what do you specifically feel that actually triggered you or made you to kickstart and scale your business above 50,000?
Basically, the kind of support what I get from Nugent Max is immense, because I had seen many people, some of my friends who I was discussing with, they have gone out of the way to sell some products which they incur losses. And when you are associated with you are guiding us in the right way. So that guidance gives us confidence to proceed further. As I said, initially I started slowly, and then I gradually increase more with the confidence that I have a technical backup from your end, and
Mm-mm.
and that gives me confidence that I would not lose. And if I have any issues, I know I can come to you, and you will offer a definite solution, and in which can guide me in the right way. So that confidence is pushing me to forward without any issues.
Great, great. So, in one liner, like, why would you recommend, my mentorship to other people? So, any words from you?
I mean, the support system what you have is second to none. I'm not saying because I'm in video with you, and I mean, I'm kind of person I wouldn't praise people for some reason, unless they're really good. And your mentorship is good, and I've seen the organization. You're not. It's not about money. I think each and every step what you guys take, it's towards a certain goal. Your vision is clear. I had taken some courses for my kids and all, and they say 10 days course, 15 days course, and once the 10 days finish, and after that they wouldn't show up. Though the course is not finished, they wouldn't take 1 minute extra without paying an extra nickel. But Newgen Max and your academy is not like that, and I've seen you guys gone out of the way to help people. In the sense, you had offered 2 3 times people to your account, Jungle Scout
Mm-hmm.
account, for them to use it. Not much people would do that. And then the one of the other things, I don't know how much people notice that this the medium of instruction in the classes is English. So there are a lot of people from different languages like Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi, and Telugu. You are pushing people to talk in English. Though there are many people in Tamil Nadu who knows to speak English, but they were not given a platform to speak, so they cannot express themselves freely in a language which is different from Tamil. But when they speak to you in Tamil, you push them to talk in English. So indirectly, you are giving them a confidence to talk in a language which they are not familiar about. Other than doing the Amazon business, that gives an additional boost for them to talk. Though sometimes you talk in Tamil here and there, but most of the time you push them to talk in English. So that's an additional boost for them, because they would be able to express themselves in a different platform, which they never do. That's really good about it. And the level of commitment to what you give to your subscribers or the students is good. And one incident I would like to say, after your maternity break, you came back. I don't know how many people noticed, and I think one of the classes you were teaching, and the baby was crying at the back. I could hear the voice, and I felt that you winked for a second, and then you came back, and then you started proceeding. So not much people would be able to do that. That shows the level of commitment what you have with your job. It's more like a baby to you. That's what I felt at that moment. So who else would be there who is so committed to guide people? So I mean, why not choose you than anybody else who is literally committed?
Super, super. That's a wonderful thing. And maybe this English thing I have not thought, but it's a very different perspective. So definitely have to do a survey with our students. And thanks a lot for the feedback. Now, one last question to you. Like in the next 1 year, like how are you planning to take your brand? And because you are in a different country, so now definitely it's a responsibility to grow your account in Amazon. So how are you planning it out? And how do you see yourself in maybe in 2025? It's too early for 1 year. 2025, how do you want to see yourself? Because I want to document this so that I'll be able to travel with your vision and mission also.
Yeah. No, initially I started with few products. I mean, like when I wanted to start, I initially did these specification sheets and other things, product review sheets and all. So I started with 15 products, and then after it goes through your scrutiny, it got rejected. Too much, not necessary to go at this point. Too risky and things like that. So it got down to like 2 products basically, which should be making profit. So right now I'm stuck with the 2 product, and I'm proceeding further. So in a couple years time, I would like to launch more products in different categories. Now I'm more into kitchen products. Now I'd like to diversify more, and right now I've been able to make up to close to 75,000 in the last 4 months of active participation in Amazon. So I would like to make it like close to like 3.5 lakhs, or even more than that, and like to have at least 10 15 product in the portfolio, so I can grow more in the business.
Great. I'm very sure that we would be soon able to reach the particular number, and definitely I and my team would be definitely part of it. Thanks a lot for accepting the invite and coming on a different time zone. So it really means a lot to me to accept this particular invite and come on the live call.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. It's my pleasure to be on the call. And, obviously it's a learning experience for me as well. I don't know if I can ask a few questions.
Yeah, sure, you
Because
can.
yeah, that's good. This, I mean, I know the answer because I'm in the business and all, but since people are watching, so if I want to sell some products instead of selling it in Amazon, instead of selling it in a store or this one, why should I choose Amazon? Because some of the when I talk to people about I'm selling in Amazon, this common questions comes as a trigger. So if I have a product which I buy it at 100 rupees, I'm selling it at 200. I'm getting 100% profit if I sell it directly. But if I sell it in Amazon, I need to pay advertisement cost. I need to pay for Amazon fees. I need to pay Amazon fees and all. So, what do you think is an advantage? Why I should not sell directly and then come to Amazon?
Okay. So I have tried this in my initial days. I started online only, but still I had a craze of offline shop. So the main problem was like the investment that I invested was too bad. Like you have to pay for the advance of the shop, and you have to work on all the signboards, everything, and shelves, inventory management. And one more major problem is like when I started online, I used to select one product, buy 20 to 30 pieces. My work was 10. But when I started a shop, it is like I have to buy 100 different products, two each, three pieces each. Even in spite of all this, I still remember like we opened the shop and one guy came and asked red color pen. So we purchased and kept red color pen after 2 days. Then after 3 days, someone came and asked green color pen. So initially we started just like that by buying blue pens. Then we came to know, okay, I have this toy, this stationery. People are expecting a lot more. But when it comes to online, no, like if my agenda is to sell only blue pen, let me sell. There are other people who are selling black pen. So I felt okay, inventory wise, still my baby is playing some of the products which I kept in my offline shop. I and my brother started it all together. So investment part was too high, and every day I had my online business. Parallelly, I did this and distribution business also. So morning sharp, we will get up and before 9 we will leave it, go there, eat our breakfast, drink tea every time, like 4 to 5 teas. We'll be sitting just like that. No customer will come. The amount of money that I was making there was very minimal, but in fact, through online, I was making more money. So I used to take my laptop there and go and work. So when I did a comparison, I felt why offline? I have to sit from morning. Compulsorily, I have to go every day. Like sometimes I and my brother will be tired. In spite of that, we used to go. And we have to stay committed. In case my brother is not available, I have to take care. If I'm not available, he has to take care. So, and again, I tried even distribution. I thought, okay, let's do distribution, let's save some cost. Again, I incurred loss only. So, at the end of the day, I felt if I want freedom in business, if I want to think on multiple things, automate most of the tasks, maybe 10 years before people didn't have this opportunity. Right now, we are having, why don't we utilize it? Investment wise also less. Inventory retention also is not so bad. I don't have to keep much stocks there. I can focus on 5 specific products, replicate it, and I can do my other stuff. So that was the time I stopped all the offline activities. And then I started focusing on my agency and slowly I built my academy. So personally, this is what I feel like instead of offline, online is far better.
Okay. And one last question, if you don't
Sure.
mind.
Sure.
Yeah, this you had been in the business for quite some time. You had trained a number of people. I don't think there is no crown in your head which is pending. You had achieved most of this stuff, which is really commendable for a woman entrepreneur to grow this far. And have you ever thought of having the expertise of Amazon and Flipkart and other e-commerce platform? Have you ever thought of having your own platform like Amazon, in which you can sell your own products rather than making money for Amazon?
Yes.
You are earning, but you're giving some amount of this one to Amazon as well, right? So that's what I mean.
No, in fact, I've gone even a step ahead. Like I have discussed with multiple people to create a multi-vendor website like Amazon, where we can onboard multiple sellers and do a lot of marketing activity. But somehow I have stopped it. But coming to your question, obviously having a website is really important. Like most of the brands that we work, right, we ask them to scale that to the next level. So even I have created some separate projects, like not my own products. Even the last year, I worked on one unique product. Like I believe we have scaled around 75 lakhs in 20 months or something. I don't remember the exact figures now. So I did a lot of testing through website without any trust factor. Like the same brand name was not available on Amazon, etc. So I have done that particular testing also. We made some profits. But I feel for a person, it's really important to be everywhere, not just Amazon, Flipkart. Even one website is important, and being on Instagram, creating multiple reels also plays a major role. But to be cost effective, maybe in the initial days, we can start with Amazon. As an expansion factor, definitely we have to have our own website, and organically, you will be obviously getting orders. So that's what I feel.
Not, ma'am. That's all I have.
Super. Yeah. So great. So I believe these two questions would be really helpful for others also. So thanks a lot for asking.
Right.
Yeah. And if you guys are watching and you want to kickstart your Amazon business from the comfort of the home without any prior experience, office setup, or even if you're outside India, then do check out the free masterclass link along with this video. At the end of the video, you will have a consultation call. Please book a consultation call with our team, and we can check out if we can help you in kickstarting your Amazon journey. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification of new GenMax.